swing for my riders. Straight up. Come on, nah. Let's ride, nigga. You with that? Come on, nigga. Let's ride.
What's up? Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome to Monroe Estates. I know y'all like, bitch, you up early. Hey, LA. Yes, ma'am. I am Pam. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. Y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram at FamousMonroe1. Y'all already know we gonna go ahead and get into this shit. Cyberbullying and cyber stalking is not only harmful, but it could also cross the lines of criminal misconduct, which could be considered doxing. Anyone who used my brand, my name, my legal name, I'ma sue your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna put your money where your motherfucking mouth at. Cause y'all bitches got some big fucking mouth. Yeah. Y'all already know. Go ahead and follow the second and most full and effect channel that's alive and full of facts. Don't come with nothing but the facts. And if we don't state nothing but the facts, we don't state it at all. Anything we speak can be proven. Okay, do you understand me? And that's the Ascended Thoughts. Make sure y'all go over there and follow Ascended Thoughts. Shout out to Mama Red. Y'all already know. Welcome to Monroe Estates. Yes, baby. It's only one Monroe, one Estates. Yes, baby. Oh, my baby Perk in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my girl. My girl just had her motherfucking baby. Yes. Shout out to Perk in the motherfucking building. So let's go ahead and get into it. So you a rapper yourself, so I'm glad you got on here. So, yes, Grand Rising London in the motherfucking building. Big booties in the motherfucking building. Hey, yes, baby. Okay, so let's get into it. We talking about black art. So I know you guys have been seeing what has been going on with all of these rappers, including Young Thug himself, including the whole YSL label. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this shit, y'all. Y'all know I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all already know I'm affiliated with certain industry people in Atlanta, Georgia. My name Ho waits for itself, but let's go ahead and get into it. Do y'all believe it is a war on black art? Do y'all believe it is a war on our black kings and they're using their black art, meaning their lyrics, against them to portray them in a certain image? So that's just my question on what do y'all believe? Because y'all already know in the society that we live in, the black race, I don't care where you go in the United States, we're shunned upon, we're looked down on, and we're looked at like we're less. And we get that from all different types of races. It's not just, you get what I'm saying, one particular race. We get that a lot. So this is my thing. You have a lot of these young black men that, of course, they grew up in the hood, the projects, whatever you guys want to say. I believe a lot of the black art is the young black men speaking about, the environment they was in before they definitely became famous, guys. Okay? I'm gonna read it in a few minutes. But basically, like, before they became famous, I believe they speak about their environment that they were in, that they grew up in, that they had no control over, because some people parents wasn't rich, some people parents wasn't middle class, some people parents really was poor. So we all know, when you go and look at these songs, we know there is always a ghostwriter attached to it. Not always, but most of the time it is ghostwriters attached to it. Okay, honey. So if that is the case, and they're throwing out these RICO cases for these black kings, because it's not just the YSL. Hey baby, shout out to Excuse My Beauty. I'm gonna just read this comment. Yes, we don't. Yes, they don't want ATL artists to continue. They got a chokehold on the music industry. Let me get into that. Shout out to the TTs in the building. Excuse My Beauty, baby. But let's get into it. So y'all know, it's just like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't believe Jeffrey will be still out here committing crimes and he's a millionaire. It makes no sense. Just think about it. I had a RICO myself. You feel me? I was actually a part of, I knew somebody. I wouldn't even say I was a part of. I'm a hairstylist in Atlanta. One of my clients got wrapped up in a charge. They linked me to the charge just by me being associated with her. Not on facts, not on anything. So, of course, the feds did pick it up. When they picked it up, they were saying like they didn't want no interest in me. But city limit, state, like the county that we was in, it was like, nah, we want her. We want them. So I was the only one that didn't have a record at the time. So how they looked at it like, okay, we're going to throw 10 years. They threw 10 years at me. And I'm like, fuck no. Do your job. That's what I told them in the interrogation room. Do your job. And let's get into this paperwork shit too. Let me tell y'all how they be playing these bullshit ass games when it comes to fucking paperwork. And y'all got to be careful. Know your laws, know your rights, and keep your fucking mouth closed, okay? So, of course, I'm confused because I ain't knew what the fuck was going on. So, I when I bond out, I go down there like, what the fuck? Like, they had 3 different dates on my case, right? That was incorrect. They was even saying incorrect dates in the courtroom. So, I'm pulling out plane tickets like, nah, I was on a plane. I was out of town. I was in Texas on this date. Like, nah, I was in Florida on this date. So, of course, they tried to say I lied to an officer. Hey, Let Lovely. So that was another charge. So at this time, I got the most charges, okay? So I'm just fast forwarding everything. They kept pushing back the court date. Now, y'all know when they push back court dates, push back trials, they ain't got shit. So they kept throwing, I'm like, do your job. Like, I ain't got shit to do with shit like that, whatever. So when I go in there or whatever, they ask me, like, have you ever been to Wood? So I'm like, nah. Like, I'm like, nah. So then I thought about it. I'm like, hell yeah, I got caught in Florida with this bitch. But you can ask Jupiter Police. They let me go. So right then and there, y'all, that's why I said keep your fucking mouth closed, because I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. Them motherfuckers used that shit against me, switched everything up, and said that I was talking about in Georgia. I'm like, what? So it was so crazy because when we got the discovery, I already knew when I got out of jail, when they bond, because I bonded out, went down there to see what was up, went right back to jail. All right, so I went to jail back to back. So then I'm like, what the fuck? So the bail bond and let me out both times. So I'm like, hell nah, or whatever. And when I got the discovery, when they let me out the first time, they told me they put a warrant, like a protective order, say I had to stay away from my co-defendants and shit. So I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers done fold like that. Like 9 times out of 10, like it had nothing to do with me. And I'm just breaking down a RICO to y'all because a lot of people don't know what a RICO is, and I need y'all to go and look this shit up before y'all be out here, pulling on these boys' energy and putting all this negativity out and all type of shit like that, and y'all don't even know y'all fucking laws. Y'all don't even know why the RICO was made. A RICO was made to railroad black people, and that's a fact. My lawyer told me that. And I had a paid lawyer, was one of the best lawyers in Decatur, Georgia. Like, seriously. I had one of the top trouble, everybody, attaboy, they used this lawyer. That was my lawyer. And the shit just was so crazy because it was no clear. Yes, it was no clear, like, videos, no, none of that, y'all. So, shit, I did help. So, I had, like, one of my clients with me, but she was living with me at the time. Y'all, let me tell you how dirty they play, right? So, we go down there. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Man, I didn't even knew they put it. So, she was like, you can leave at any time. I was like, man, I'm about to go because y'all twisting my words. I'm in here saying. So, let me just get up out of here. As I'm walking out, they stopping me, was like, hold on. We about to let you go. Hold on. This bitch, the DA actually calling the fucking judge to get a warrant to lock me the fuck up while I'm in there. So the bitch outside, I told them they don't scare her because she said as soon as she went outside, they put her in handcuffs and was like, oh yeah, she admitted to it. You about to go to jail, lying. This how dirty they work. So it's never no innocent until proven guilty. That shit is some bullshit. And if them crackers want you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound racist, but if they want you, they want you. If you're in a little racist town, if they want you, they want you. It just is what it is. This shit go with politics. This shit go with all that. These motherfuckers trying to get elected and shit in Atlanta. Like, think about it. If Thug them really was the notorious gangbangers and have everybody in the city scared, like they said, how the fuck they was getting away with this from years? I think they said they went back years on these, like 10 years on these motherfuckers. So that means the police had to be involved in helping them, right? Or are you just telling me that they running your city? So what, they was paying the mayor? They was paying the DA? What they was doing? Because how the fuck is these people running your city like this? That's some bullshit. Y'all got to think with logic. So when we go to court, y'all, now, the discovery, let me tell y'all how dirty they play. They put shit in the discovery that was never even said. My lawyer had to have them pull the fucking tape or whatever. And the tape that I was on said nothing what they put in the discovery. The shit was just so dirty. And then I was in a small town, like I said. The judge knew, the DA, like all these motherfuckers knew each other. It was just some bullshit, you feel me? So y'all gotta be careful when y'all, oh yeah, they over with, how y'all know? First of all, go look at the indictment. First of all, look at the motherfucking charges, dog. These boys, first of all, you can't do double jeopardy. First of all, no. How the fuck did motherfuckers get locked up for shit, went to prison, got out of prison, served their time on probation for it, and y'all come back and try to do double jeopardy? Let me tell y'all something. Look up a RICO. If they could prove that you're associated with somebody, they're definitely going to attach that to you. And then if it's a group of people, and then if they could add on gang activity, they turn that bitch into a RICO. Anybody could get a RICO. A nonprofit. First of all, I'm trying to say, this is why I think it is definitely a war on black art. Because you have the KKK. They have been killing for years and years and years, and they're very active. I don't know if y'all seen it, but some years ago in South Carolina, the police walked them down to the protest. Now, so if that's the case, if you want to say, okay, Thug, Gunna, and these other artists, because the 28 people that was indicted was not on his label, okay? You can't turn a label into a organized gang. And then on top of that, if you're going to put stuff inside the indictments, you got to have the facts behind it. And a lot of times, if you guys have been following these cases, y'all have been seeing, they have been pulling lyrics that was written by ghostwriters. They even used one of Nicki Minaj's lyrics and tried to say he said it. It was just so crazy. That's why I said, do y'all believe it is a war on black art, or is it a war on our black kings? And I just believe it is, because at the end of the day, when you look into it and you go all into everything, you can't do double jeopardy. And you telling me that this nigga told this nigga to go rob this nigga a millionaire. What the fuck you gonna go tell somebody to rob somebody for? That shit is stupid. Shit don't even make no fucking sense. But you gotta think about it. When motherfuckers start throwing years, okay, excuse my beauty, both. But when they start throwing years out at these motherfuckers, and I know the district, they done told me when I was in them, just say da-da-da-da. I'm like, man, do y'all job. Then I even tried to play insane on the motherfuckers. I was in that motherfucker acting crazy, you hear me? So, because I wanted them to take me to the hospital. Versus me going into that jail, because that shit was nasty. I'm going to be honest, that shit was nasty. And I'm going to tell you how they do you when you get down there. I had a lace front in, right? That bitch was so nasty. Bitch pulled my lace front off. She was like, that's your hair? I'm like, nah, it's a wig, but it's glued down. That hoe pulled my lace front off. Them folks put you in cold rooms. First of all, the county that I was in, them motherfuckers had you in the holding cell for 48 hours. Ain't not but one motherfucking stall was in that bitch. It was it was a bunch of us in there because it was a big room, right? Man, they gave us one toilet tissue. Motherfuckers on their period, all that. You couldn't get them to give you shit. They wouldn't give you no food, no none of it. That shit real when they be saying this shit and X, Y, and Z. Okay? Y'all gotta understand that. Like, that shit ain't no girl. Shit, that bitch pulled my wig back. You feel me? And that bitch told me I was gonna catch another charge if I open my mouth. That's just some bullshit. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I don't fuck around and I don't fuck around with that, period. I don't fuck around with them folks. Then when you bond out, bro, you got to go straight to the bells bomb, and now they gonna lock your ass back up. Yeah. They ain't playing no games down there, but y'all just got to know y'all motherfucking laws. So you telling me, this nigga telling, oh yeah, go rob them, go do this, go do that, go there. First of all, how could you prove that he told all of these niggas to go do X, Y, and Z? If you throwing years at niggas, half of these niggas, they had motherfucking leg monitors on and all that shit. Look at the charges. How you got on a leg monitor and you committing crimes and you still out? Ask yourself. Now that goes into play these motherfucking snitches. You feel me? Your ass get bammed up. You out. You on the leg monitor. You face the life already. You telling me you got got bammed up in April and you was still out. You ain't got locked up until they got indicted. Get the fuck out of here, boy. Get the fuck out of here. That shit just crazy how people just sit here and they just go off of shit and don't even have the facts. And instead of everybody sticking together, it's mostly the black motherfucking community that's tearing these niggas down. First of all, Atlanta PD, your district attorneys, y'all motherfuckers need to get the name of the label right first. That's the crazy shit. And as y'all can see, they're doing it to all the black artists. They're doing it to all of them. And then another thing, do y'all think it has something to play with spirituality? Now everybody know we've been hey baby, hey Killer Cam. I'm talking about Killer Cam. Hey Cam, talk too much. Everybody already know. We already know. Everybody talk about the illuminates. I'ma just say it like that. Everybody talk about selling souls and all of that different things. Do y'all believe these boys that don't sell their soul, they throw them in jail or they die? Don't y'all see it has been a rise on deaths inside of the industry? Ask yourself why. And let me tell you something. If it's just so wrong in this, that, and the third, these men get in front of a board. Like when I say a board, I mean like the label board, the labels. And they listen. They have listening, I don't want to say parties, but they listen to the songs and they say what's gonna make the album before they post it. So if that's the case, why the label's not indicted inside? Like you're like, come on, like y'all make the shit make sense. A lot of people play roles and shit like this, but you got these heavy metal art, and now I'm starting to see people say, "Oh, it's death music." How? Listen to heavy metal. They've been talking about killing in heavy metal. Why the fuck it ain't no indictments on this shit? How? When you listen to the lyrics with the boys from YSL, they have not yet connected them to any murder. No murder. Motherfuckers, that nigga YB talk about murdering people every motherfucking day. And talk about people that actually died and saying their name. Why the fuck that nigga ain't indicted? Y'all gotta pay attention. How the fuck these artists that keep going to jail, keep getting out? Why the fuck they keep getting out? Is niggas talking? Is niggas like, come on, make that shit make sense. But guess what? Atlanta justice system is so corrupt, them charges not about to stand on them boys. Well, not on the ones that ain't open their mouth. And that's very limited. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta pay attention when it comes to these cases, because it is so much that goes on. It's so much that goes on with these RICOs, these black labels and stuff like this. And y'all gotta ask yourself why they're not arresting the KKK. Why they're not doing a lot of this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And then let me tell you something. Thug was a millionaire. Look up. Them motherfuckers sees cars, cash in the house, jewelry. How the fuck you do that? This nigga has legit money. You can't say that he did this, got that off of organized. You can't prove that he got his jewelry, his cars and stuff off of organized crime. And then on top of that, this the crazy part. This man had done got locked up. Y'all came and picked him up from his house. He didn't resist or none of that. Y'all went in the house. Y'all come back with a search warrant later, and it's a house full of niggas, and it's guns and drugs everywhere. How the fuck y'all gonna pin that on that man? When y'all picked him up and y'all came in this house, did y'all see drugs and guns? Like, y'all gotta pay attention. Pay attention to shit. That shit is just crazy to me. And then where they found the shit at in the kitchen cabinet, that sound like niggas threw shit. And then they said that it took them a while to open the door. Like, the shit is just so crazy when it comes to our black community and how we don't stick together and how we don't support each other. And then the district attorney is dead ass wrong, because y'all heard about that white young lady that killed her boyfriend. Oh, we want to keep certain evidence out of the news because we don't want to corrupt the case. You're corrupting their cases. Y'all putting everything on the news, because what are y'all doing? Y'all know we're going to have a trial. You know it's going to be a jury. What they're doing is painting their own narrative and putting a picture out there so people can already put in their subconscious they're guilty. Because think about it. If somebody keeps saying over and over and over, oh, he's a gangbanger, he's a killer, he's da-da-da-da-da-da. When you get to court, you're not listening to what these civilians are not listening to, the evidence. They listening to what's already programmed in their head, what they seen. The lyrics don't mean shit. You got singers talking about all type of shit. That shit don't mean a damn thing. Okay? That don't mean shit. So it's just like black people need to learn to start supporting each other, coming together as a race. Because come on, that shit innocent until proven guilty. That's some bullshit. That shit ain't true. That shit ain't what it is. And I just it just kill me when I see these puppets like Charleston White and academics and these motherfuckers like this that talk shit. That motherfucker Charleston White need to be motherfucking under the fucking jail. This nigga that talked about him raping people and all type of shit. But you around here talking about rappers. Why the fuck this nigga always saying rappers need to be in jail? Rappers this, right? And y'all be praising this shit like that shit is cute. How many motherfucking heavy metal artists, white artists, talk about the same fucking shit that these black artists talk about? That's all I'm saying. It's definitely a war on art. Y'all got to think about it. They have an agenda. Politics plays a role in a lot of things. If that's the case, they got the President T. I'm not gonna say his name. This nigga going through a whole indictment and all of that. Why everybody that was involved with him not locked up? He committed the biggest crime. Why none of these motherfuckers locked up associated with him? Why? You gotta ask yourself that. You gotta ask yourself, how do they have information inside of these indictments that is incorrect, that is not factual, and these judges sit there and hold these men behind bars? Now let's just get into Gunna. Now, how the fuck did y'all, and this how you tell you their case is sloppy and messy. Y'all saying that they committed all of these crimes. Y'all saying Gunna was one of the, the main people involved. How you come back months later saying he ain't had nothing to do with nothing? So did he snitch? Did he talk? What changed their mind? But you still got him locked up. And everything is allegedly. I'm not calling him a snitch. I'm asking, why at first you guys were so gun-ho that him, Sergio Kitchens, and Jeffrey Williams was definitely the bosses of this organized crime. And then months later, it's been what? 7 months, 8 months, one of them. Months later, now y'all saying, oh, he had nothing to do with nothing, but y'all won't let him out. That makes no fucking sense. None of that makes sense. And if we sit here and these bloggers and all of these different people, if y'all sit here and keep reporting on false information and putting out false information and passing around false narratives that y'all don't know to be true, y'all gonna get people jammed up in the system. And that's just what I believe. You should have a freedom of speech. That's a part of the amendments. What amendment is that? That it tells you we have freedom of speech. So now you're saying it's limited, and I salute California because they passed the law where you cannot lock people up based on lyrics. Because that's the case. The ghostwriter should be locked up. A lot of shit should be handled in a different manner. You get what I'm saying? These labels put these songs out. So if it's such a bad thing, why do y'all push them? Why do y'all tell them what's gonna be the single? What's gonna be the why? Y'all just gotta pay attention. Like everybody think KW. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Mr. West. Everybody think that motherfucker crazy. He ain't crazy. That motherfucker telling truth. That motherfucker telling truth. Y'all never notice every time somebody tell truth, then watch what happens on. Look at the domino effect. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gotta pay attention. The black community is sad on so many levels when it comes to so much. And it's just so crazy because look up RICO. Look up how they could indict you on a RICO. And now they keep throwing up 4PF and da-da-da-da-da. All of these boys know each other. They done did songs together and all of this. But ask yourself, what real millionaire is going to be still in the streets? What millionaire is going to be doing petty crimes like theft by taking? If y'all crazy as a fuck, if y'all think a millionaire told somebody to go get stolen property, get the fuck out of here. What do you got to do that for? What do the two main artists that's making money got to do that for? So all I got to say is I think it's wrong because it goes against our amendments. It goes against the freedom of speech. It goes against black art. It goes against individuality. it goes against a lot of things. To me, it is storytelling. A lot of people are still in the ghetto. A lot of people are still in the hood. A lot of people still can relate. But y'all keep saying, oh, they told on themselves. How the fuck they told on themselves? They didn't say a name. They didn't specifically say, I chopped the nigga head off, threw him in the woods, and the police found him, but they ain't knew. They ain't said none of that. And I'm just speaking. Allegedly. No, they didn't say that. So how can a lyric saying wipe your nose and all of this shit like that? How y'all tying this up? What murder has it been tied to? What murders? Y'all say they're committing murders inside the city of Atlanta, Fulton County. What murders have y'all attached to these lyrics? Y'all have to pay attention when we talking about and we listening to certain things, okay? They ain't tied no murder to no lyric. They ain't said no names and no songs or nobody they killed. It is just funny to me that y'all love them, and then once they get locked up, you see the real hate. You see the real envy. Just like when Baby got that song out that say, hey, everybody talking about something. Oh, that song, Baby, they liked the Baby better when he was in the streets and rapping about street shit. But soon as they indict him, y'all gonna say, oh, that nigga stupid. That nigga was telling what he was doing. Y'all are the most contradicting motherfuckers I ever fucking seen. It's like they can't do no, they can't do right. They can't do, like, it's no win or lose for these motherfuckers. Because when they not talking about the shit, then, oh, they need to go back to, like, make up y'all fucking mind. If y'all want them to rap a certain type of way and y'all want to support something, support it. Don't be a motherfucking hater at the end of the day and then be like, oh, yeah, they stupid. They said XYZ in the songs. How? Go listen to the last 2 albums that Gunna and Thug dropped. It's a whole different perspective. It's a whole different genre, if you ask me. Especially on Jeffrey's Own, it's a whole different genre. It's not just rap. You get what I'm saying? But let's talk about the old rap music. Let's go back to Run DMC days. Motherfuckers talking about shit then too. They just use different lingos. You feel me? But it's just crazy to me, like I said, that a lot of people will sit here and bash these men, bash these artists, on these artists, and then say in the same sentence, oh, y'all like the music better when they was rapping about gang activity and violence. Make it make sense. None of that makes sense. That motherfucking district attorney, she's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. These boys not getting their mail. These boys are not eating. Are being held in cells by themselves. They're not properly washing. That shit is true what they saying. There is no lies to that shit. Why you look at their face and it look like they losing weight? Facing something. That shit some bullshit. And motherfuckers need to be held accountable, because if your fucking police officers let this shit go from 10 years, what the fuck you was paying them for? And why all of a sudden now, when you running for shit, now you want to clean up Atlanta streets? You need to clean up them dirty motherfucking cops. You need to clean up the motherfucking, why the fuck when you motherfucking, what's that? Downtown, you got all them fucking homeless bums. Clean up your city. Clean up them potholes. Why the fuck on Fulton Industrial, you got all them motherfucking prostitutes? Why the fuck we got all these missing cases, these missing black women and children that you don't motherfucking speak about? Why? Y'all gotta ask yourself that. But it's easy for you to point the finger at a successful black rapper that turned their lives around, got successful businesses, and say, hey, this is an organized crime. What about the organized crime on these corrupt police officers? Why? Yes, we got all them fucking potholes. She need to do her fucking job. They don't need to elect her. They don't, whatever she's running for. Y'all motherfuckers need to pay attention. This shit is some bullshit. Do you understand me? And And until people start embracing each other and standing up for what's right, we're gonna have a lot of this shit like this happening to these black men. A lot of shit. What happened to, like, it's just so much that goes on, and they sit here and they try to point the fingers at lyrics. Why y'all ain't locked up the ghostwriters? Why? The ghostwriters that work for these labels. And then y'all, as a community, you got to stop pulling on these men's energy. Stop putting negativity out. At the end of the day, all of these 28 men, they got families, that whoever snitched or not, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, when a case goes sour because they don't have enough evidence to convict certain people, you're going to see the motherfuckers that talk, paperwork come out. And I think the district attorney laid that shit out, leaked that information. Because tell me this, why the fuck, y'all said Mr. Williams leaked that. Why the fuck would he leak it? That went against him. Why the fuck would he leak it? So why would he leak it? And now y'all saying y'all don't want to lay him out because people fear for their life because they know who snitches is, and y'all had to move this because it's not only one snitch, but you had to move them and stuff like that. Y'all talk too much. Why is the case so public? It tells y'all it's snitches. It tells y'all that it's people on that case that got court-appointed lawyers. It tells y'all that people on the indictment said they don't want him to get out because they scared of X, Y, and Z. Y'all putting that shit out. Ain't nobody dummies. So if you telling me that people that's indicted with this man is saying they scared of this, that, and the third, don't let him out, and that's why y'all moved him from Fulton County, because motherfuckers requested for him to be moved, and he went to Cobb. So if that's the motherfucking case, y'all letting us know that it's snitches on the shit. Y'all letting us know that. And anybody that get a discovery, y'all know y'all discovery come through your lawyer. Y'all know that. And then when you go and you listen to them in the courtroom, they say out their mouth that the lawyers on the other side, meaning that's dealing with the artists with YSL, they're not communicating with them. So the district attorney telling y'all they're not communicating with them. So how does shit get leaked? Motherfuckers doing shit on purpose to keep them in there. That shit is just absolutely crazy to me. Motherfuckers catching charges on the streets and y'all affiliating it with him? How? That's crazy. That's crazy. And allegedly, Lucci in the mix of snitching because allegedly, and it's alleged this way, man was found a body. Somebody tried to harm you in that motherfucker, and you trying to say thug. Man, nigga, you been locked up how long? Nigga, that was the case when he was out. Nigga, he would have did harm to you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make this make sense. Go listen to that first motherfucking court hearing they had, bond hearing. And Mr. Williams had a drone sent to Fulton County. They let the drone come through, and an inmate got the drone through a window. How? Bitch, I've been locked up. Fulton County windows don't open. And they said the phone was tapped. Go look at the motherfucking indictment paper. Look at the motherfuckers that was on the jail call. All of y'all niggas was, one of the niggas was out on bond, had a leg monitor on. Nigga, you just got out of prison. The other one I've been in jail before too. Why the fuck is y'all talking on a fucking recorded call telling y'all gonna send a drone through that bitch? Get the fuck out of here. Niggas know what the fuck they was doing. But look at when they say that crime was committed, and look at the other crime that was committed before then. That was a whole fucking setup right there. How y'all don't see that shit? How? Nigga had done got locked up. Look at the indictment paper. Look at the dates. Nigga had done got locked up. Theft by taking. I'ma just say that. Then turn back around, and then they say the nigga on the jail call months after that talking about he gonna send a drone in that motherfucker. Then they talking about the phone was tapped. Y'all already know. In order for the fucking phone to be tapped, they got to have the fucking phone number. How would they get the phone number unless they got it from the motherfucker that went and got the motherfucking phone and said they gonna send the phone in that bitch? Y'all know the motherfucking jail windows don't open up or no shit like that. Y'all know ain't nobody on the roof. Y'all know none of that. And one thing I know, y'all can't fly no drone in no yard. And if that was the case, Y'all would have said it was a drone flying in the yard. Y'all didn't say that. Y'all said a window. So what? Did the person set all that shit up? Then before the phone went in there, y'all had the phone tap, and then they had a guard to bring that shit in. Now that make more logical sense. And then the nigga that's in there, what charges he had? The one that was calling, so-called, and talking to them on the phone. Like, make all that shit make sense. Niggas was out here doing stupid shit, got caught up in stupid shit, and niggas to get theyself out of shit, niggas pointing the finger at one man, the big man. Like, y'all got to stop being so crazy. Who the fuck gonna be a millionaire? That nigga already told y'all $500,000 to just even walk out on stage. Why the fuck would this nigga be telling somebody to do a petty crime, theft by taking? And they consider anything theft by taking. Anything. So you could let me put it like this. Say you know somebody and they tell you, say, hey, I just brought this TV. Now mine, you don't know nothing about the TV or nothing. You just know them. They say they just brought the TV, they want to sell the shit to you. You buy the TV because you know the person, you trust their word. Not knowing they just broke in somebody's motherfucking house and stole. So say hard times come. You like, damn, well, let me go to the pawn shop, pawn this TV in. Go pawn the TV in, they lock your ass up for theft by taking. That's an easy crime. Who the fuck gonna tell somebody to go steal something? And we all got our own mind. What fucking murder that would a nigga tell somebody to murder them? What would be his motive to tell you to murder him? And if you did the motherfucking murder, that's you. Y'all just got to pay attention when they say certain things and they do certain things. You feel me? I done been in a car with a nigga in Atlanta, a big dope dealer in Atlanta. I done been in the car with them just when I first moved up there. Y'all, we get pulled over. Shit. Fulton County police like, shit, what you got in here? Niggas say, shit, you know who I am, you know. So he asked him, like, do she got anything to do with anything? He was like, shit, no. Like that. Shani, give my baby a bottle. Chantel, give her that bottle. So, like, dude, she got, and he like, nah, what do? Man, that man told him, give him what he had and the money in his pocket, and that man let us go. No lie. So if you're trying to clean up your streets, you need to clean up them dirty motherfucking cops you got first. That's what you need to do. That's what the fuck she need to do. It's a war on these motherfucking cops that's out here motherfucking killing people and beating these bodies. That shit is just absolutely crazy to me. And I'm not just saying that because of nothing. It's just so many indictments y'all starting to see worldwide, like in different states, for the same exact thing. Like, and why is it only black rap artists? Let's go into these heavy metal. Let's go into all of this shit. If y'all want to clean up, let's just say art. We ain't even gonna say black art no more. We're gonna just say art. If y'all trying to clean up the community and y'all feel like these artists have so much of a big influence and stuff like that, clean that shit up the right way. Do it on a whiteboard. You get what I'm saying? And sorry about these motherfuckers that the fucking ass. Stone Mountain is they little stomping ground. Why? How many motherfucking murders you could tie the KKK to? And if that's the case, y'all should have been wrapped up in an indictment on all them motherfuckers. Am I lying? But hey, it is what it is. We got to protect our energy. We got to protect these black men. We got to send out high vibration for these men, for these artists. Send a level of protection around them, because we all know we walk amongst demons. We all know. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that spiritual protection. A lot of people don't have strong minds. A lot of people don't have strong wills. And I'm going to be honest with you. Just because you know somebody and you're affiliated with somebody and you be around them, that don't mean you got the same resources they got. You feel me? That don't mean that they just can't. So niggas got to get it how they live. And when you get caught, you stand on your shit. You don't point the finger at somebody else that got family, that got livelihoods. That just don't make any sense. And then look at it. Everybody kicking motherfuckers when they down. Labels want to sue. Goddamn concerts want to sue. Like the shit was, like he knew the shit was gonna make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all bloggers. It's just so fucking sad that y'all just be on this motherfucker blogging and don't know shit. Don't know a bitch ass thing. Just be talking for the fucking views, for the fucking likes, for the fucking subscribers, for the fucking money. And then y'all be motherfucking coming with fake and false news that don't even make no sense. Like, people can't read. I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, reading is fucking fundamental. Period. But hey man, say man, y'all already know we just came with the motherfucking facts. It just is what it is. Y'all could go look at the indictment, look at the dates, look at the names attached, and look at why the fuck is the shit so public? Why? Just go look at all of this shit. It's gonna tell y'all who the rats is. Go look. I guarantee you. Paperwork come out, everybody gonna be a rat except for one nigga. How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? How much you wanna bet? Niggas got shit to lose. But it was their actions that got them about to lose. I know for a fact, just speaking on my case, they try to sit there and walk you through stuff and tell you to say. So like if you go look at my when we was in court, the little, when they went to and was on the stage, my co-defendants, because we was tried separately. No, we wasn't tried separately. I asked for it to be a motion to be put in for us to be tried separately, but they wouldn't do it. So she was up there saying like, so you, and she was telling the story. She was like, yes, so me and the girl went in the store and XYZ. And they said, who is the girl? And she was like, the girl. And she said, who? Miss Pace? And she was like, yes. You sitting there coaching some fucking body in the fucking courtroom. Like, all of that shit need to be a crime. If I committed a crime with her and I was they labeled me as the mastermind. If that was the case, why the fuck that bitch ain't knew her boss name? Why the fuck this bitch ain't had no transactions where the boss was paying her or none of that motherfucking shit? Why? That's why I be saying, man, y'all got to pay attention to shit. Now, y'all seen the latest shit when they said about Gunna, talking about the boy talking something. He'll murk somebody or something for somebody. So what? Niggas say that shit all the day. Be like, man, I just be like, oh, I love my baby daddy. I'm gonna wipe anybody knows behind my baby daddy. That don't mean shit. That can mean fight. That can mean fuss. That can mean defend. That can mean whatever you want it to be. You get what I'm saying? So now y'all saying, oh, y'all not gonna let him out, but y'all dropped all charges. Wait, so how you drop all charges, but you're not gonna let him out? Make it make sense. Chantel, is my baby crying? Chantel, motherfucker sleep. Chantel, Clover sleep. Is Clover crying? Is Clover crying? She talking? Oh, you can't hear you on your earphones. Okay. I know y'all like, bitch, you yelling. I was trying to get her up. She had on her earphones. But yeah, baby, just what we were saying, bro. Y'all just gotta stop being fucking haters. That motherfucker Charleston White is a fucking hater and a fucking informant. Do you understand me? If a motherfucker could walk around this motherfucker threatening motherfucker, terroristic threats, and all type of shit, and this motherfucker is still out, it's because he pushing a fucking agenda. Why all of a sudden when artists start to get locked up for RICOs, then this motherfucking monkey ass, cockeyed motherfucking dope looking ass motherfucker come out with all these motherfucking, why? They're all pushing agendas. Y'all know it is innocent black men that is in jail for stuff they had no attachment to. Nothing that they didn't do. Just, you could have had a racist judge. A racist motherfucking jury. You just never fucking know. But I say this to say this. Stop entertaining the bullshit. We need to start canceling motherfuckers. Like, canceling these motherfuckers that do shit like that. That clout chasing shit need to be canceled. That shit is fucking weird. Yeah, I'm happy niggas went to jail. Why? Why are you happy that people are being taken away from their fucking family. And why is it that you only happy that motherfucking rappers is getting locked up? What about these motherfucking serial rapists? What about these motherfuckers that's sex trafficking? What about these motherfuckers that's molesting kids and all type of shit like that? What about it? Because they all on the same motherfucking level. What about these motherfuckers with them white motherfucking cakes that motherfucking, y'all know what I'm talking about? Tie motherfuckers to trees and shit. Come on, man. Based on somebody's skin color. If y'all gonna set an example, set an example. Don't put no color on it. Don't put no motherfucking label on it. I just how I feel about it. But just the level of hatred that I have seen, the level of hate, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm speaking on my topic that you see in the thing. But just the level of hatred, because I don't do that on this channel. A level of hatred that y'all see in the black community is sad, bro. Soon as these artists get indicted, it's, oh yeah, he's stupid. He did. Name a body that is attached to these lyrics. Name a name that they said in the motherfucking day. Make the shit make fucking sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense. Okay? So, like I said, we just got to elevate as a community. We got to raise the vibrations. Put out more positivity. Put out more what happens to being proven innocent to guilty. And then it's like when people put out there, say their freedom of speech is, oh, you're threatening. How? That motherfucker Charleston White done threatened so many motherfuckers and he's walking around. Why? Because he's playing into their agenda. That just is what it is. Y'all motherfuckers thank these crackers, give y'all a bag, and they happy that y'all. No, they not. No, they not. No, they not. If you're not playing ball, these motherfuckers is dying. If you're not playing ball, these motherfuckers in jail. And it just is what it is. Okay? There's no easier way to say it or none of that. But that was just my perspective on black art. That was my perspective on the whole YSL case. That's just my perspective, period. Even just giving y'all the perspective on me. And why, when people go to jail, are they getting indicted? Why all the old videos start surfacing? Why all of this start surfacing? Why? Why? Because it's a part of their agenda. They program the subconscious. They muddy up the cases. And that just is what it is. You would literally have to get somebody that's under a rock. I mean, don't have no TV, no none of that, for this case to be fair. And that's just a fact. Because y'all speak as if in the news, y'all know. Nothing is allegedly. Nothing is, what's up, baby daddy? Nothing is allegedly. Nothing is none of that. And it is just so sad, y'all. It's so sad. But like I said, we're going to have a women empowerment on Wednesday. We're going to get in this motherfucker. We're going to talk about, we're going to have a debate about a lot of stuff. I ain't going to list it on here because, hey, man, my content is my content. We're going to get on this motherfucker. We're going to talk. We're going to have an open panel. Anybody could jump on this motherfucker. It just is what it is. We got to stop entertaining mess. You got to, like I tell y'all all the time, when you engage in certain energies and you play a part in certain things, and it don't matter what it is. Bro, that shit is like a fucking disease, like a cancer that keep fucking spreading and growing and don't fucking stop. I'm not instilling no bullshit in me or my subconscious. A lot of y'all motherfucking content about these indictments, it has no fucking substance. It doesn't help anybody, doesn't educate anybody. Why aren't we having a lot more content that educates on RICOs? Educate our black individual, because anybody can catch a RICO. I caught a RICO. Educate yourself on the laws, your laws in your city. Educate yourself, because anybody could get an indictment. Anybody. And it's very easy for you to get an indictment. That's why I said, don't attach my name and don't associate me to things that have nothing to do with me. Because just the association A motherfucker try to pick you up acting like you know something. So that's why I'm saying everything is allegedly. This is my thoughts. This is how I feel. Hey, if you don't like it, you already know y'all can put that motherfucking one finger up and scoot the fuck up out of this bitch. I don't give two fucks. It is what it is, but it just comes a point where when we gonna get some positive fucking bloggers out here? You hear my baby back there, London? She back there scratching. That's what y'all. She make noise and grunt when she stretch. But it's just like, when we gonna get some fucking positive fucking blogging out this motherfucker? When we gonna get some, like, come on, man. When you gonna start elevating the community, educating the community? Everybody ain't had the luxury of going to college. Everybody don't have the luxury of reading and writing. Everybody can't motherfucking see. So when you be up here like me, you be saying shit wrong. Unless you got on them damn glasses. But I'm just saying, everybody don't have that luxury. So why not educate on what a RICO is? Why not educate on the system and how corrupt the system is? Why not educate on these laws and when these laws was written, why they was written, and who the laws hurt? That's what we got to start embracing inside of this community. Listen, no, because London, we gonna come see you, baby. Your TT say hey, your TT London say hey. We just got to start embracing each other. And I'm not just saying this because I know some people, well, I know most of all of them that was indicted, and I'm not associating myself with them in the crime. I'm just saying, just like knowing, you might know them in passing, might be in the same room, or you might know somebody that knows somebody. It just is what it is. But we just gotta normalize support. We gotta normalize uplifting. We gotta normalize proving innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty. If that is a law, it does not just go for one race. It goes for all races. Because if you look up the charges I had a charge. The white girl had the same charge as me. That bitch got 1 year. I got years. You get what I'm saying? And thank God, like, the system don't own me. Thank God I'm not on nothing anymore. But it just is what it is. We got to just start embracing ourselves and be careful, because you get wrapped up in humbug shit easily. Clout chasing could get you wrapped up in some shit. But you got to ask yourself, is this shit true? Or did they commit these crimes, got caught committing these crimes, and now that they caught and they throwing these years, because they start off high. I told y'all they started off 10 years with me. Then when I bucked and told them to do their job, they came back with 15 years. I ain't did shit. You get what I'm saying? So y'all got to ask yourself, is the justice system fair? We know it's not. So that's why I said normalize support. Normalize healthy debates, healthy conversations. Give people food for thought that could instill in their soul substance for their soul, where they will be able to, if they can't properly read or write, you'll remember you heard something from somewhere, and you'll be able to get this knowledge to a friend, your children, anybody. But let's just stop making it okay to be negative. Put out negative thoughts, negative intentions. Stop speaking negativity on people's lives. You wouldn't want nobody to speak negativity on your life if you were in that situation. And that's just a fact. And that just is what it is. If anybody got any comments they want to drop, anything you want to say, y'all can go ahead and drop that, because other than that, we about to get up out this motherfucker. But y'all already know, 7:30 Central Time, we're going live on Ascended Thoughts. And get in there. Go do the playback. Also, I believe it's on the 26th, 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time. What's up, baby? 5 o'clock Central Time, we're having Zoom. It is a paid Zoom, but it is worth the while. You sowing a seed into someone that's giving you a seed back to sow into yourself, to help you progress, to help you elevate, to help you to stay motivated. And it just is what it is. Like, don't use people for your convenience and hustle spirit. And then once they give you what you need, you don't embrace in them. Because at the end of the day, Everybody have bills. Everybody have things they have to pay. Everybody. And it's not fair for people to give you their energy in exchange for nothing. And that's just how I look at it, because me getting up here speaking, it gives me a sense of hope. It gives me a good feeling to know that I'm actually helping somebody versus tearing somebody down. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people get a thrill out of tearing people down. That's a demon. That's a demonic spirit entity that is attached to them. I would never get a good feeling out of scratching. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And a lot of motherfuckers be too old to be on this motherfucker with that weak ass shit. That ain't no money. That ain't no getting bitch sport. You feel me? That ain't no getting nigga sport. You feel me? So, like they say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say that shit at all. It just is what it is. And if you don't know it, even if you want to put your perspective out there, put your perspective out there, but let that shit know it's allegedly. This is what you think. This is how you feel. Because at the end of the day, these people are somebody's children. They got family. They have children. You don't know if their family or their loved ones getting harassed. You don't know if their children are getting bullied in school. You just don't know. You don't know what goes on. You don't know if these are dedicated fathers, which I know Jeffrey is. I know Sergio too. But you don't know if they're really heavily influencers in their children's life. And now that they're gone, their children could be going through depression. All type of shit. Y'all got to be careful. The energy that y'all put out on this motherfucker. That's why I tell y'all to be careful what the fuck y'all watching, what the fuck y'all do. And I am in the motherfucking city. In a city, baby. Because it's about time for me to, my 6 weeks is up. It's about time for me to go back home. I'm actually coming up here looking at houses and apartments for Airbnb. I'm actually coming up here to look at a store. And, you know, I just asked the high guards, the high council, to keep everybody in this chat covered, protected, grounded, focused, not distracted. Keep their mind, body, and soul elevated, where nobody will be able to alter their character, and just embrace them. If they down, they low, embrace them. Give them that sense of encouragement, a hug, a like, a love. Anybody that's sending negative intentions towards me, my chat, anybody that was in my chat, I ask that you send back the sender. We do not accept any negative forces that's coming towards my child and her father. I ask that you send back the sender. We do not accept. I just ask that you keep a strong hold on the black community. Hold them with a high level of value. Let them know that the black man is still valued in this society, in this community. I know we hear these songs, and a lot of these songs said, thank you. A lot of these songs be out here be like, fuck nigga, that shit ain't what's up, y'all. Y'all, we might feel that way because we go through, certain situations, and we might have had a fuck nigga. But it ain't always fuck a nigga. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have that sense of balance. You get what I'm saying? Just embracing love on each other. That shit gets sickening, bro. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I ain't never been with the scratching and shit. That ain't me. That ain't never been me. Y'all can call me pussy. I hit with your ass. Yeah, we could take it there, but man, all that weird shit, that shit weird, bro. That shit weird, bro. We got to. Let me tell you something. What you put out there is what you gonna track. If you on bullshit and you wonder why you always broke and fucked up, I don't give a fuck what you portray on these motherfucking internet. Looks are deceiving, and people could be whoever the fuck they want to be. But if you fucked up in real life, you broke, you miserable, you unhappy, you jealous, but you were portraying that you got this happy life because you got these followers, and 1,000 followers ain't shit. That ain't shit. That's a problem. That's a problem. A lot of people need to do self-healing and self-reflection. Okay? That shit don't mean shit. When you can't, you ain't got shit to give yourself, because you ain't got shit to give your kids. If you can't give yourself, if you ain't got shit to give yourself. Like, y'all just gotta be, boy, I'm just telling y'all, it just is what it is. Y'all gotta stay focused. Y'all gotta stay happy. Y'all gotta stay positive. Let me tell y'all something. Positivity brings positive people. positive people, you see they got positive businesses, positive mindsets, successful business, success. That's what you want to attract in. That's what you want. Because once you get that in your life, birds of a feather flock together. That shit is true. That shit is true. Just because you see a motherfucker in the bushes and they ain't saying that, they might say something here and there on some messy shit. Them motherfuckers messy too. That is what it is. That shit don't make me no money. That shit don't make no sense. I'm in a city where bitches be really like 18, 19 millionaires. Like really, yeah, like really get into this motherfucking money. Like dead ass for real. Like that shit don't make no sense. I'm saying we all gonna say shit that people don't like. We all gonna get into scuffles. We all gonna get into fights. Thank you, baby. We all gonna get into scuffles. We all gonna get into fights. We gonna get into shit like that. But if that shit don't break you and make you, it just is what it is. And we gonna get into talking about these kids. That shit some whack ass shit. But and I'm gonna push your shit back by my baby. On God. On God. On the big God. But at the same time, I be sitting here and I be like, boy, Dre, you got to stay focused. Because these motherfuckers trying to keep you in a certain bracket, broke bitch bracket. A certain spirit. Trying to keep a certain darkness over you. Man, I done been there, done that. I done been on that. I ain't on that. And damn sure in that 32 on that. I'm trying to show my child something. You feel me? I'm trying to literally show my child something. And I can't show my child nothing on this motherfucker shaking ass, fussing. And I ain't against nobody because I get on here and dance too or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, have a good time. That shit weird as fuck. And guess what? I'm a grown woman to say the other day on Max Boogie channel, and I apologize for that, but anybody that said on that motherfucker knew I was on that motherfucker trying to be productive, y'all. Anybody that went back and read the comments, y'all will understand. But you ain't gonna say you gonna do physically, bodily harm to my fucking child and think I ain't gonna let you know yours ain't hitting on shit. You feel me? And that's just that, bro. But I ain't never threatened nobody's child. That shit is weird for you to hate a newborn you don't know because of who her mom and dad is. Whether you want to believe it and who her daddy is or not, it just is what it is. If her daddy wanted to do the motherfucking kick a fit about a lie, if it was a lie, he could have did that. He could have been did that. Shanny, what's she doing? Drinking? Oh, okay. But y'all, we just got to stay positive. We gonna get in this motherfucker. We gonna have some classes. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't work for free. I don't. And I know y'all be like, well, if you helping us, why do we got to pay for a Zoom class? Because I'm sowing something into you, and what I'm sowing into you, you can sow that into your everyday life and become more productive. And it just is what it is. I'm definitely gonna have a business class. I'm gonna see if we could do the business class for $150. And then when we do the business class, I'm gonna actually speak to Mama Red about it. I'm not gonna try to overpower the class with a bunch of people. So if each class we could only do like 15 people, that way we could get everybody in and get everybody questions answered. And then see if I could get Mama Red to get in to actually help you on a spiritual level with your businesses, what you're trying to focus on, what you're trying to do. Let's just get in here and really get this shit going if that's what you're going to do. I don't care who don't want to pay for it. If you don't want to pay for it, it's not your cup of tea. Just get this free knowledge I'm giving you on here. But don't come on my shit saying, oh, why we got to do this? Well, you don't got to do nothing. You got free will. You don't got to do a damn thing. We spend the block in a motherfucking building. But yeah, you don't got to do nothing. You got free will. But hey, man, say, man, like I said, love everybody from a genuine place. Keep your eyes on these kids. Keep your eyes on your loved one. Let's get back to how it was. Chivalry shouldn't be there, bro. Walk these females to their cars. Call them. Stay on the phone with them until they get home. You get what I'm saying? Turn your location on and share it with somebody on your way home. Yes, everybody has a choice. Yes. Like, just stay focused, y'all. If y'all pay attention to the news, I just want y'all to Google in y'all city how many black missing women it is, boy. It is a war on the black community. Y'all ladies pay attention when y'all walk into y'all cars. Look around. Look on the door handles. Don't touch the door handles. Check all your tires before you leave where you at. The person that house you leave, make sure they walk you out and y'all walk your car. Actually move your car to see if a tire is flat. You get what I'm saying? We just in a day and age where this is what we got to do to protect each other and protect ourselves. Because it is sex trafficking is real. Organ harvesting is real. That shit is real. What's up, baby? It's real, y'all. And we just got to protect these kids, bro. There's so many missing kids out here in this motherfucker. It's so many demonic entities that's going around this motherfucker. Where y'all seeing, damn. Where y'all seeing, y'all starting to see parents do bodily harm to their kids. The melanated community wasn't doing that. We wasn't harming our kids. Okay? So y'all just get on this motherfucker and do something the right shit. You not blocked. If you was blocked, you can't. I don't think you not blocked. I'm looking at it. You ain't blocked. You ain't blocked. Spin the block. Yeah, spin the block in the building, y'all. But y'all just come on, man. Let's get this shit going. Like, I'm one of them motherfuckers I support. Like, you got a class, you could teach me something. Hey, man, stop putting y'all classes up there. It's ways y'all can make money on this. Y'all ain't got to scratch. Y'all ain't got to degrade people. Y'all ain't got to disrespect people, disrespect their children, disrespect their family, disrespect their kids. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to, if you're a spiritual advisor and you feel like you don't get taken seriously, and that's because the spiritual community has went down in value because people be on this app making it a mockery. You get what I'm saying? Making it a fucking mockery. What? Did what hurt? Oh, okay, all right. Did what hurt? Shit, a lot of people get hurt. I want to know what you talk about. Troll gang in the motherfucking building. Troll gang breezy in the motherfucking building. Your phone tripping? Oh, she said her phone tripping, spin the block. But yeah, y'all, we just got to get this shit and get this shit back like it was. You get what I'm saying? We gotta get this shit how it was. Cause get what? Us as a community is strong. Because what's to come? When when she fell from heaven, shit, I don't know. No, y'all, it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. But y'all, we got to come on, bro. I want everybody to elevate. Like y'all know, I believe heaven and hell is real. Y'all know I believe that it's a place in the realm that we go to. I believe earth is hell. And I believe that, we just got to elevate. We are the gods and goddesses, the melanated people. I want y'all to elevate so y'all souls won't be stuck here. And that just is what it is. It's a good feeling to be able to embrace people and do something. Bro, you get a high off of that. Like that rush that these negative people get for being negative, try being positive and see what you get. See what impact and difference you can make being positive. Oh, thank you, baby. Well, I might say it might have hurt just a little bit. I'm just playing, y'all. But yeah, I just love y'all from a genuine place. Let's start pushing. Let's start pushing love and positivity, bro. If y'all got a business websites and stuff like that, drop that shit in my chat. Like, when I get off, so the people could be able to click the links and go to y'all page. Like, I don't care about that. I want y'all to promote y'all shit on my shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you never know. Like, I sell hair, sell clothes. I'm gonna put my site back up so y'all can get this good old hair I got in. But drop y'all shit. You never know. I used to live in Florida, but I'm not in Florida. No, I used to live in Florida. I stayed in Daytona Beach, Jacksonville a little bit, and Miami. But and when I was let me tell y'all how I actually ended up going to Miami. So when I was in college at Bethune-Cookman, my roommate was from Miami. Y'all, we had made sure all of our classes. We had made sure all 4 of our classes was on 2 days, and it was back to back. So the rest of the days, y'all, we ain't had no class, man. We were down there in Miami, down there, living good, getting hair done at the U.S. flea market, just having fun. I remember, when I was first down there, we was in Poking Bean, man. It was shootout in broad daylight. Motherfuckers shooting. Motherfucker got shot all in his motherfucking face. Shit just crazy, but it just is what it is. But let's do this shit. Let's go. Yeah, let's get this motherfucker going. You just never know. So when I end my lives, anybody that got a black owned business, and we didn't want to say black because we know that means white, that got a melanated business, I want y'all to drop it in this chat. I want y'all to stop supporting these B Lives Matter. That shit some bullshit. When Kanye said out his mouth, white lives matter, man, y'all got to listen to the alchemy in that motherfucker. Let me tell y'all, it's a big difference between alchemy and motherfucking magic. Let me tell y'all, what y'all put into this reality, what y'all put out is gonna become y'all reality. Y'all are fucking funny. I love y'all. Y'all are funny. But just make sure y'all go back and y'all look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. And let's just get up here and we do some positive shit. Like, y'all ones that do hair, I do hair. Let's get this hair. Let's get some hair classes going on. It might be some techniques you know that I don't know. Let's just get this shit going on. But I'm going to talk to y'all about having successful businesses, how to be successful business owners, and stuff like this, where y'all don't get distracted too bad, okay? I actually did have somebody when I was 24 asked me to marry them. He was actually in San Antonio. He was in the military. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I said, yeah. And then I had got a job and everything down there. And I didn't go because the bank was like, I know you ain't living in Atlanta. And I chose to stay. RIP the Bankroll Fresh. But yeah. Huh? You ready spanking these comments? Mobile salons fuck with me. Exactly. You never know. People might got product that like people that sell hair. You might need flat irons. You might need different things like that. I got vendor lists. Hair vendors. It just is what it is. Ain't no sense of being fucking crabs because you never know. Like, you might meet somebody that, you get what I'm saying, that got something that you need. It don't matter about getting out your vendor list because guess what? That motherfucker ain't no hustler like you. Your hustle and they hustle may be different. But don't just, you get what I'm saying? Don't want to be selfish and shit like that. But it is what it is, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the new followers. Shout out to the whole YSL. Shout out to Atlanta. Y'all already motherfucking know what the fuck going on. Shout out to everything. Like, you get what I'm saying? The melanated communities, the uplifting channels, the bloggers that's just trying to blog and get their vision out without being malicious or with malicious intent. Because we about to go ahead and it's 10:10. We in the city. We in a motherfucking city. We about to go, get something to eat. Get out this car. Our first appointment is at 11. And y'all just be blessed. I'm probably gonna do a class. I'm gonna wait until all Mama Red classes is over with and done. And we probably gonna do a class like, let's push for November the 12th. November the 12th, we'll do a class via Zoom, and then I start dropping it in the Zoom link, the way y'all could pay for the class and stuff like that inside of my descriptions. And whoever want to book, they want to book. I don't give a fuck if we got one motherfucker in that shit. It is what it is. You help somebody. You help somebody get where they want to be at or do what they want to do. Okay? So, other than that, y'all already know what time it is. Shout out to everybody that came through to fuck with me, And just gotta start loving, embracing each other from a genuine place. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Famous Monroe 1. Y'all can follow me on Twitter on Famous Monroe 2. Y'all also could just check me. Well, Facebook. I got a Facebook, but unfortunately, I've been locked out since March of this year. But other than that, I just want y'all, follow me on all social sites or whatever. I do follow back if I know who y'all is, because people is weird. I want y'all to know cyberbullying and cyberstalking is not only harmful, but it can also cross the lines of criminal misconduct, which could be considered doxing if you use anybody's legal name or their brand for malicious intent. And me, I'ma sue y'all bitches. I told y'all some big mouth bitches on this motherfucker, and I'ma put your motherfucking money where the fuck your mouth at. Shout out to Max Boogie in the building. I'm gonna let y'all know everything was for educational purposes only and allegedly. Here go the copyright disclaimer. Any music rights to this motherfucker. And Frederick, we about to get up out of here. So y'all go back and y'all replay this live. Thank you, baby. And y'all just be blessed. And like Linda said, welcome to the one and only Monroe. And go what? We don't give a fuck.
Hey, this for him for my riders.